I didn't know that Alexa Hampton doesn't tweet. She's a very famous designer, obviously a famous father, but she's come into her own and she's doing a tremendous job with her firm. There's so much in the world in digital media now, so much information which is all accessible from your iPhone. We become kind of overwhelmed by all that information, and I think what's important is to sit back, put it all away at some point, and if you're in the design business, to create for yourself. And don't think about other images, don't look at other images, because truly innovative design is what gets you to the next level.
Social media right now is very important to the design business, but I think right now everything is important to the design business because I feel like we're in huge flux. I'm not quite sure what the face of design is going to look like in 5 years, but I have the sensation of it being on the move.
It couldn't be more important to be inspired, whether you're just starting out as a designer, whether you're kind of at a very important middle point in your career, or you're an A-list designer like these guys are in the panel today. It is a very crucial time to kind of keep in step with social media and allow it to get your voice out there and your aesthetic out there. Alexa Hampton brought up a very interesting point about the differences between when you are licensing your name to perhaps a fabric company or a furniture company versus manufacturing it yourself. I had never really understood the differences and the pros and cons between both, and I think it's important to know as people brand themselves and get out there in the world, the next step for many designers is licensing. So she was very informative, as always.
David said something really important, which is you must make the time if you want to be successful in social media. You must make the time.
One of the most important things that you can do when you're sharing with other designers is to encourage them to think outside the box, to take risk. They have a distinct ability to distill what it is that they want and are trying to portray. And as Alexa said, she gets up and she thinks about, like, who do I want to be when I grow up? You know, that really stuck with me, you know, that we have to ask that question of ourselves. And, you know, Campions understanding that, you know, we're getting older and yet we're in a situation where we have to advance ourselves. We have to be open to media and all new things. And Suzanne is just, you know, totally inspirational in the fact that she's got the pulse of everything. And so they each and every one of them, I think, shared some great things today.